Hey guys, Mike Manalo here, and in case you couldn't tell by my outfit, we are in for a fantastic time tonight here with Marvel Studios at Comic-Con. We are at the press line. The Hall H panel is going on right now, and we are in for some crazy surprises that I can't wait to share with all of you guys. So without further ado, flame on! Hi Harrison, how are you?
Good.
I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, you are one of our heroes and one of my sister's biggest hero as well, Patty. I wanted to ask you, with a role that really originated from someone as amazing as William Hurt, you're amazing yourself as an actor. How do you live up to William's performance but also put your own spin on it?
By not recognizing that as a responsibility. I was very pleased to have the work that William Hurt did over a period of time to develop this character. And I'm starting with that as my backstory. But in the Marvel Universe, when they change the actor in a particular part, they give them the latitude to not be responsible for imitating the successes of the previous actor, and I think that is freeing, and I appreciated that. It's nice talking to you. Thank you so much, and give my best to your sister.
Will do. Thank you. Hey guys, Mike Manalo from the Nerds of Color. Honored to speak with you guys. You guys are in a movie called Thunderbolts, and for better or worse, they're a little bit more morally gray than the Avengers. Why do you think the Thunderbolts are better and can beat the Avengers?
Wait, first of all, can we talk about how good you look right now?
Yeah. What about
Have you panned the
those
camera
boobs?
down to what you're sporting right now?
I hope you're going to show yourself on your. You've got to.
You
I'm
have
nowhere
to.
near as good looking as you guys, so.
That's bull crap. Well, you pan this camera around right now. The world needs to see this.
There you go.
Thank you.
For you, Louis.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Good question.
The question is, are we better than the Avengers? Is that what you just said?
Yep. And why?
Take it away.
No idea. I think we're all really great friends.
Everybody's great in their own way.
Yeah.
Is that a good answer?
That's
Everybody
right.
brings a part of themselves to the Marvel Universe, and we so appreciate that.
Yeah,
better
I'd say
or
what I
worse.
personally connect with, what I know about the Thunderbolts, is they're the underdogs of the underdogs, right? They're under the underdogs.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're rooting for some folks that most might not.
There you go.
I appreciate that.
It's the American dream.
There you have it.
Thank you guys. Hi, Matt. How are you?
Storm isn't her name.
I'm attempting, anyways.
Oh, wow.
It's my audition process. It hasn't been casted yet, right? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, and you've made it based on our design too.
I had to. I saw the Valentine's Day card and I had to do it. So I love it.
Well done. Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think you are the perfect man for the job because you love these comics, you love these characters, and you know what makes the Fantastic Four comics click. So I gotta ask, how do you put that magic into the screen when you're adapting a property like this that you've known and loved forever?
Well, you start by looking at all the great things that have been written already. You look at Kirby and Lee and Byrne and Hickman and everybody else in between. And you take what you can from it, and then you try to tell your own story. I think like all those comic artists, they took what had been done before and they built on it, but they told a story that was fresh, that was new, that was based on their own personal experiences. Jack Kirby based a lot of these characters on his family. His daughter's Sue, his dad is Ben. Like he's from Delancey area, Yancey Street. So you just try to draw from your own experience, and and that's what I've done.
And that's why it's going to be fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I hope so.
Florence, how are you?
Thank you. You look amazing. Look at your sleeves.
It's a new opportunity to have you, to have your character. Are you going to be the leader of this crew?
Am I going to be the leader of this crew? I don't know. I think in this storyline, we're kind of following everybody's history and everybody's emotions, and we're very much interested in seeing who every one of these characters are and where they are in their own timeline, which was an amazing opportunity for all of us to basically get to work with some of the most amazing actors on this job.
Well, I think the question is, are we better than the Avengers? Is that what you just said?
Are we better than the Avengers? I think we're better than the Avengers. 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 I think we're better t
I wanted to ask about powerful women. How was it working with Hannah, Geraldine, Julia? How was that?
How was it working with amazing women? As you can imagine, amazing. I think I've been very lucky in my career to work with some fantastic women. And when you come to a set with this much gravitas on a Marvel movie, you know that every single person that is hired for that job is hired for a reason. And so the idea of hanging out with women on a set makes you feel not only proud but impressed that the stories are actually bringing all of those characters to life in the way that they should be. And I get to work with Julia again, and I get to learn from her again, and I get to talk to her about random shit again, which just makes me feel very, very happy.
We love you, Florence. Thank you. Hey, Jake and Hannah, how are you guys?
Hi, great. You look great.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, too. I appreciate that.
That's fantastic.
Thank you. You guys are too kind. So ever since I was growing up, it's always been Make Mine Marvel. I've always been the biggest Marvel fan in the world, and everything else can suck it. But I have to ask, I mean, Thunderbolts, ever since they were created, were always kind of compared to the Suicide Squad. So what do you think sets the Thunderbolts apart from DC's Suicide Squad, and why are they better?
You go, Jake.
All right, okay.
All right, yeah. You take the mic.
James Gunn's a very nice guy. I like him quite a bit. He's always been nice to me. Not trying to do any, start anything. There's a different, I mean, I can understand where the comparisons come in. You know, one of the great things about where this story started was they're not being sent on a mission together. The mission is to kill each other. And can a team that's been sent to do that find a way out of that and find a way to work together and find themselves within it? I think also, something we talked a lot about, I think Suicide Squad and even Guardians of the Galaxy, within what Marvel has done, are beautifully about kind of people that have been left behind or maybe didn't feel like they fit into the sort of mainstream. And I think what's interesting with this group is you've got people like John Walker, who is not an outsider. He was Captain America for a time, and then things didn't work out for him. That there's this group of people that is not necessarily your usual band of outcasts, but people that are just anyone. That's just us, and anyone has gone through an experience of maybe feeling like they were destined for something else and it didn't work out, or they aren't where they expected to be, or they aren't feeling like they thought that they would feel. And the only way through that is to find other people that feel that way. So, maybe it's a subtle distinction, but that was something we always talked about with this.
So beautiful.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Thank you guys so much. And no beef with DC, nah? Yeah? All right, bye. Thank you guys. Hey guys, how's it going? Looking good.
So are you, Johnny?
I am Johnny. I'm trying to be your Stranger Things co-star, right? Question for you guys. The Thunderbolts are a wonderful group of great characters, but all of them has at least some level of trauma behind them. There's a lot of pain in a lot of those eyes of those characters. I mean, do you guys see that trauma as something that's more of an asset for the group dynamic or a deficit?
It's a very good question.
Our gifts and our illnesses are inextricably linked.
That's right. Very true.
It's about
it's
about taming the beast. There's always a beast that's running either ahead of you or behind you, and at some point you got to run together. So that's what this is about.
Yeah.
What song would your character listen to get pumped up? And
My favorite question so far.
Love it. Great question. Yes.
Barry Gibbs, I Want to Be Your Everything.
Yeah. Enter Sandman by Metallica. Yeah.
The one that's keep it coming on, keep it coming on.
Let's get Jake. We need a needle drop here.
Right. Jake,
we did some
maybe
really knows music.
I'd like Night Moves too by Bob Seger.
Thank you guys so much. Barry Gibbs.
Thank you.
The activist directors, comments and the lectures, fanboys, professional artists and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies, and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.